What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So you guys came through with the likes, I'm going to come through with the content. I appreciate it very much. You know, I also got a lot of subscribers. Interesting, because I never asked for them. I decided to go ahead and hey, can I get some subscribers? And I got a lot more yesterday than I have in a long time. So that was pretty cool. I appreciate it. YouTube actually told me that my videos don't really reach that many people outside of those who are already subscribed. I don't know what they meant by that. What they meant by that is what they told me in the next sentence was try to get creative with your content and go outside the box with what you're doing to reach more people. But blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to try to reinvent myself to reach more people. No. I almost said I'm not a Rubik's Cube. Would that make sense? Would that have been cool if I said I'm not a Rubik's Cube? Anyway, back to this video. The rise of PC. Let me tell you this. When I first started doing prison time in the year 2000, there was no PC. None at all. In fact, we're looking for sexual predators in the buildings and the dorms by checking paperwork. So I'm not even assuming that sexual predators go to some other special place away from us, hidden, protected, called PC. But they're all in there with us. PC, what's that? Come back the next time to prison, my first violation, I went to Mule Creek, which is known for being a PC prison, which I didn't know until I got there. Mule Creek and also CMC East at the time were only PC prisons. And at Wasco, they only had a small portion of B yard. PCs did. So, I get to Mule Creek. I'm endorsed at level 1 yard. It's active GP. Before you get to level 1, you have to go through a level 3 committee. They put me on C yard. And it was active. And they explained to me, hey, the other yards, A and B, whatever, they're PC. And they were telling me that one of the Menendez brothers were PC. And I remember thinking, I wonder why. Why is that full PC? I mean, as far as I know, it's not unlawful to shoot your parents. As far as the homeboys are concerned, I don't think he did anything wrong there as far as paperwork. But yeah, PC. There's even a guy in the gym where I was at who was there for shooting his parents. He was an older dude. He was like always... He did it when he was young. He was in prison for a long time. He was always just like really zoned out. He told me, yeah, he took a bunch of acid when he was younger and killed his prison. Wow, trip on that. Killed his parents. So, but yeah, he was GP. He was in the dorm with us. And I always wonder why the Menendez brothers, whatever, are PC. But anyway, I don't wonder too long. Moved right along to saying that the next time I went to prison, I started noticing... No, take that back. So I get out of Mule Creek. I come right back. My second violation, I go to Mesa Verde CCF. Still, don't hear anything about PC. Don't know nothing about PC. What is that? I get out on the streets, however, have kind of a strange encounter. Can't get back to the spot, this hot spot where a bunch of gangsters and druggies come. A lot of crime goes on there, and I post it up, you know, some of the homeboys, and some chick comes in. She's known for being really active, having money, and doing stuff, and she had to deal with her. He was all tatted back. I assumed he was like her bodyguard, because she was, you know, bobbing and weaving. She had a lot going on, so he's there to protect her. She's a chick, you know, target for robbery. So this must be her bodyguard. He's totally tatted down, base, neck, everything. So me, when I see someone like that, obviously he's a homeboy. He obviously goes to the pin. Who is he? I might know him, or, I mean, obviously I don't know him, I don't recognize him, but can get to know him, maybe I heard his name before. So I introduce myself. In that situation, I see someone all tatted down. I get up, hey, what's up, homeboy, Splinter? Shake his hand, but he's just poker face, doesn't acknowledge me, doesn't even tell me his name. I'm like, okay. Sat down, and they left. He was real distant. When he leaves, some other chick that was there was saying, that fool is he's in a PC gang. I was like, what? PC gang? She goes, yeah, 2-5. Didn't notice all the DC he was wearing? DC, the clothing company. 2-5ers like to wear it because it's DC. Dos Cinco, 2-5. So I was like, whoa, look down, made sure I had my etnies on. But sure enough, he had a DC shirt, DC hat, some DC shoes. He's banging that 2-5, but he didn't rep it to me. He didn't say I'm 2-5. It definitely would have been a problem. If he would have said I'm in a PC gang, yeah, we were all chilling right there, a bunch of homeboys. That's probably why he was distant. He wanted to shake the spiz on, which they did. Him and his DCs. After that, though, yeah, I stuck to etnies and Converse and bands and whatnot. So, I get out, come back, and I'm starting to see a lot more PCs. In fact, the PCs have all of B yard at Wasco by now. These dogs better not start tripping. Okay, so I go to CMC West on this next violation. I remember being pretty confused because I remember being told, hey, you can go to CMC West, but you cannot go to CMC East. CMC East has A, B, C, D yard. B, C, and D are PC, but A yard is active. They'll send active people their GP. Problem with that, though, is when you're on A yard, you see people from B, C, and D. And if you could program with them, walk the hall with them, see them at the store, canteen, laundry, and you don't take off on them, then, you know, birds of a feather flock, the other type shit. You cannot program an A yard. So I went to CMC West knowing that. So I'm at CC West, kicking back with a couple of dudes. This one's skinhead, supposed to be bad with the business. He's kicking back with one of his homies. They're all tatted back, solid, come across as gangster. I just got there. I said, hey man, we need to start figuring out, because what would happen, people would be at CMC East level 3, drop points, come to CMC West. I said, man, we need to find out who here on this West Yard with us started out, came from CMC East. We need to hit him up, remove him. And the dude who was all badass and tatted, and I fucking took as a straight gangster, told me I came from CMC East. I was like, what? And his buddy, sitting right next to him, all tatted back and badass with the business, me too. I was like, wow, so like, shit. So they're like, yeah, it's cool. It started up with that whole spill. It's cool, though, all over there, blah, 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 this and that. So I was like, all right, okay, cool. I mean, who am I? So I took off, and after that, I just kicked it with my homeboy dog, Hot Rod, and a couple different people, Banks, a skin in San Luis Obispo. Very small, and then I ended up getting right, go to a different yard, kick with Danny Farmer, kick with people I knew. That's what I'm trying to say. So I didn't want to program people from East Yard, just didn't. However, there are good reasons for people to go to that East Yard. Lifers would go there to join a program, and that's 100% legit. I mean, fuck everybody. If you've been down 30-something years, they tell you to go to CMC East and go to a lifer program to get the fuck out. Go there. Fuck it. But be that as it may. So, next violation. Rock started it up. Next violation after that is start seeing them all the time. Even to the point we'd come to Wasco, there'd be a bell right there. You get off the bus from county, you'd be talking to homeboys, everything. You'd walk in, they call your name, and you walk up and go to the counter, and if you want to PC up, bing, you ring the bell. And I've seen several people do that. It's like, damn, before. It doesn't always mean they're soft, though. It usually means they got put in a position, a situation. Because over the years, I started seeing a lot of really good, solid dudes lock it up for drug debt, lock it up, drop out, get in a situation, like I gotta leave or I'm gonna get killed type shit. Trip on this. There's a dude named, I'm not gonna throw his name out. Good dude, known him for a long time. He's down to ride. It's with the business. Type of dude you like doing time with, because you know he's just, there's gonna be some dust kicked up, he's got your back, he's ready to ride. Knows dude for a long time. He gets in a situation where he's drunk at Wasco reception with a couple other dudes. They see a guy come in, they think he's a rat, they don't check his paperwork, they're just all drunk, they're just full of rage, you want to beat some ass. They falsely call this dude a rat, punch him, he falls down, stomp him out, they grab the racks and they just, man, they do this dude dirty. Brains all over the wall. So I come to find out he wasn't a rat, just a normal dude, and dude, you guys had no business doing that to him. They murked him, they killed him, snatched those dudes up, they take him to the hole. What are they going to do with him there? Like, yeah, we just killed this other wood for no reason. They had him, no good. D6 at Wasco, bottom tier is PC, top tier is active. They wanted to be up the top tier said you can only come up here and be active if you put in some work. So they're back and forth, bottom tier, top tier. I mean, it's really just it's crazy back there. Especially for a situation like they are, we're having to clean shit up. They'll tell you that you're clean, you go up the top tier, then you're getting stabbed, and it's just crazy. You gotta keep on staying, people gotta stay active. So he's going through all kinds of drama over killing that dude. I'm in county jail, he shows up. I'm in D-pod. Shows up next pod over. He starts, hey Splinter, what's up? Finds I'm there, shoots me a kite. We start talking and communicating. I don't bring it up. I don't bring up none of the charges. I don't ask him for his paperwork. I don't ask him if he's active. I just treat him like a good homeboy. Someone I've known for a long time, gave him his respect. Even though shit, he may have showed up from D6 from the bottom tier, not been active. You know, a lot of times county jail won't know. He just slide right in. But hey, what's up? I'm here. Fuck it. He don't want to know PC in the county jail. So, here, like I said, he might have been PC, bottom tier, D6. I knew he's a good, solid dude. Stuck in a situation, and when I saw him, it was just all love. Hey, what's up, homeboy? I didn't even see him. We were kiting under the door. So, trip on this. There's another dude. This dude's straight active, scary, full blast. Even, there's this chick I knew, and she's like, hey, you know that one dude, whoop whoop? And I was like, yeah. She's like, fuck, he's scary looking. Like, he ain't gonna be coming over, is he? I was like, no, but he is like, he's got the big brush on, he's all tatted, he's fucking scary like a fool. And he will fucking book you hella quick. His story is, he's at a CCF, been small ass little time. The dude was paroling, was leaving, and it's really easy to hit dope there, the people can drop it off, and this and that. This dude was paroling, so the dude I'm talking about sent him out with a letter. Because, you know, they read the outgoing mail. So he had sealed a letter up, say, hey, mail this when you get to the streets. It's to his people explaining how to drop off the dope. Because you can't send it, because like I said, they read the mail. So he sent a dude who was paroling into the streets with a letter, but guess what? They searched him on his way out. Found the letter, snatched dude up, throw him in the Corcoran shoe. He's only doing a little bit of time. He was low points of the CCF, now he's at the Corcoran shoe. Time getting short, about a week to the pad, they shoot him a kite. They want him to whack his celly. He's like, what the fuck? First of all, I got a week to the pad. I'm not supposed to ask you to do that type of shit. A week to the pad. And also, to straight whack your celly, it's gladiator shit, man. Not easy as it sounds. Think about that. You're in your cell, you got your celly, and 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna be no slouch. He probably armed his damn self. He's been doing fucking hella burpees for how many years now? You're supposed to push up on him and murk him? They want him dead? Just chales him. Too crazy. Like, for what? I'm weak to the pad. So he walked off the tier. So fuck that. PC'd up. But hit the streets and start stabbing all kinds of motherfuckers. And hey, guarantee no one's going to push up on him. Say, hey dude, didn't you walk off the tier, Corcoran? Aren't you PC? No, I'm not going to say it. She's a crazy active ass fool. Got put in a position. So fuck that. Walked off the tier. So PC. But still just straight killer, man. I mean, I don't know if he's ever killed anybody, but shit. Wouldn't put it past him. Trip on this. One of my homeboys, someone I've known for a long time, long time, calls me up from the pen. I'm talking to him, he gets my number. We have cell phones, he calls me. Hey, what's up, fool? He's like, hey, Splinter, I'm at this prison. He's like, look it, I'm in a wreck over dope. He's like, are the Southsiders allowed to whack me? Because with them, or would a white boy have to do it? I was like, dude, you should know this. A white boy would have to do it. Southsiders not going to do it. They're going to go to the woods and say, hey, Cito, this money, we want him fucking gone, handle it, or we're going to handle it. And the woods will say, no, we'll handle it. I said, dude, the white boy's going to get you. He's like, fuck, he's all stressing. I said, look, dude, I was happy to be doing good at the time. What do you owe, man? What's going on? You know, what's your debt? And he told me, and I could cover it. It wasn't that much. And his birthday was coming up. And like I said, he's a good friend of mine. So I said, trip on this, dude. I'll cover that debt. And not only that, I'll put another $100 in on it so you can get high on your birthday. So now you don't have to stress on the debt. And you're high. You're doing good for your birthday. He's like, oh, man, Splinter, fucking nut with the most respect. All right, dog, homeboys. All right, I got you, brother. Paid the debt, got the heroin. Then he ends up getting in another debt later. What happened was I was actually going to try to shoot some shit in. Had it all ready. It was going. But dude was supposed to bring it. Got cold feet last minute. He, assuming he was going to get a bunch of shit, start borrowing off of it. Wow, wrong move. Don't do that. Like, you know, don't ever put those eggs in the basket, especially prison. You have no idea if you're going to be able to get in there. Pardon me. So he got big time debt. This time is more than I can handle it. Plus, I didn't want to handle it. I already handled him. Got my birthday present. I was going to plot to bring shit. Like, fuck, dude, you're on your own, homie. So he rolled it up. But what he did is he took a youngster with him. That's all I know. How I know is because when he rolled it up, the people who were still at the prison who had the cell phone he was using to call me called me up. Said, you know, your boy just rolled it up, just walked off the yard over the debt, and he took a youngster with him. Talked some youngster into rolling it up with him. I don't know the story behind that, but I know that's how it went down. So I seen him later on the streets, and I was just like, man, I didn't give him, I was like, what's up, dude? Like, yeah, I'm looking at him like he's fucking just, what kind of word can I use for this cat? But, J-Cat, no, that's not even good enough. Look at him like, piece of shit, actually. Because you fucking walked off the fucking thing over a dope debt, took someone with you. You're not gonna get my respect. You know, I've known you for a long time. And actually, the last time I seen him, too, had a gun. And I was trying to sell it, little 25. He wanted to buy it, and I would not sell it for him. I wouldn't sell it to him. He was getting all pissed off, and be that as it may, I haven't seen him since. So, he don't get my respects. The previous two dudes do. Here's another one who don't. Trip on this. There's a homeboy. Supposed to be badass. Probably one of the top 5 heavy hitters from Bakersfield of all time. Big, buff, bad, mean, beat your ass, stab you, all that. This dude, what he did, now this is all bad. He went to go rob some chick, but she had to enter. So I guess he literally went to go fishing for it. Dude, hey, that qualifies as a rape, bro. Are you kidding me? You're gonna go fishing up at some chick to rob her? No, you cannot do that. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care how big, bad, tough you are. So he actually started roll with it. That happened. He got a green light put on him. And then it kind of sucked for some of the homeboys because he beat county jail. Maybe there's not a lot of woods in that pod. This dude comes driving up. Maybe there's only a couple of youngsters, and they get the kite, handle that full. And this would be a lot to handle for a couple of youngsters. This dude, he'd probably need 3 youngsters on him, and 2 solid, tough homeboys could probably get him. You don't want to send 2 little youngsters, and that's what would happen 9 times out of 10. He would get pushed up on for doing that shit, but a lot of times the hitters would be too light in the ass to get it done. But I heard at Wasco he got clipped a couple of times, and yeah, he had coming. Can't be doing that shit. So trip on this though, man. The very last time I paroled from Wasco. When you parole, they come get you at 3 in the morning, take you to R&R, put you in the holding tank. If you have any dress outs, give you your dress outs. If you don't, you know, you wear out what you have out. Actually, since it's a reception, and you're coming from county jail with the clothes you got arrested with, it costs like $10 to send it home. A lot of times people won't send it home. They just collect all those clothes, and they don't wash it. Just like nasty shit people got arrested in. You dig through that to have some clothes to parole in. Which I've done that a couple times. One time I came on some sick Billabong shorts. Be that as it may. So you're sitting there, getting your clothes figured out, whatever, getting your gate money. You're there for a good 5-6 hours. And what they did, they brought all the PCs in with us. Not at first, but like towards the last hour or two. So now you're in a cell, big cell with a bunch of PCs that are paroling too. But I mean, really? The cops are pretty certain that no one's going to kick it off. I mean, I'm not. I mean, even when I was hell active, and it's all, I mean, I'm still active. Not hell active, because you can't be hell active from the streets. I'm not out there on the streets kicking up dust. Nope. I'm in my pad, chilling, getting 12 for that shit, discharged 2 prison numbers. But I'm saying, even when I was in the pen, worried about my name, wanted to kick up some dust, put in hella work, I would really think twice before, when I'm being paroled, I mean, this close to the streets, I had my dress outs on just to rush a PC. And it's funny too, because they sent me some dress outs, and it was, they'd sent me a beanie. It was a burnt snowboard beanie. And if I put it on like this much, it was sticking up. You know what I mean? It was long. It was like, it'd be looking like this, even if I was pulled down. So I was like, what? But then if I'd cuff it under so that it didn't do that, it was just real thick. So I was like, man, I don't know. And then this PC was telling me, no, I should just wear it up. It looks better like that. And he had a bunch of scars and marks on his head. I was like, damn, my boy, his head was shaved. Like I said, damn, fool, your head's pretty scarred up, bro. Do you want the beanie? He's like, no, I'm just joking. I said, man, did that happen inside or on the streets? He goes, happened inside. He was got in a wreck and happened on fucking this what happened. That's why PC, chances are, he just got some situation. And they obviously domed him up, because he had 5 or 6 big-ass scars on his head from socking a lock. And yeah, there I was, getting ready parole, chopping it up with them, fucking getting his respect. I'm like, oh, you PC fool? No, I don't think so, man. So, what else can I say? We're a little bit short on time. Put that rock star down. It's just a reaction to grab it. Don't know why. But I don't want... Still got this guy, too, though. Hey, another one back here. What? But this is Rex's. I got a tarantula right there. This is his water. So, yeah, I'm gonna get some likes. Another 1,000 likes. I'll pop up with another video. Probably the soonest I can do it is Tuesday, though, because I'm slammed with homework. I have to do some today, and I keep telling myself, no, Splinter, just get up bright and early tomorrow morning. Just do it all day tomorrow. Much better, though, if I got some done today and then some tomorrow. So, yeah, I hope the devil on this shoulder does not talk me out of doing homework when this guy's like, do the homework, you fool! I honestly need to get done. I should not wait till tomorrow. Straight procrastinator on mines. Yep, more videos coming. Hit me up with a like. Hit me up with a subscription if you're not already subscribed. And also, I appreciate all the love people are showing. And I will continue to throw my Cash App in the... I'll pin it. Cut the string, let it fry. Peace.